Hold up, son. Word. Good time. And the game won't change. It's the same old thing. And the game won't change. It's the same old thing. Primo. Dynamic duo. Dynamic
동전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어 넘어질 때마다 일었어 다시 고쳤었지 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람 한 곡도 퇴근하기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온
Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night, we are just tipping off the season. When you look around the league doors, what are you tracking?
Probably two things, B.A. The rookies. I always am so curious to see how they respond in their debut. And then the new signings for different teams. What does the fit look like?
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle, and it's Conley in at the point.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Love a screen on Conley. Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Conley passes to Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Dayton, a screen on Conley. Here's Doncic, and he converts the layup.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
Doncic against Conley. Dayton, a screen on Conley. Here's Doncic. Clock at 6. Ayton, the screen on Gobert. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Edwards, the pass to Randall. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay.
Randall inside, guarded by Doncic. Randall, the pass to Conley. Over Love. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
And if you're looking for a steady hand to run the offense, Mike Conley has been the gold standard for years.
B.A., one thing coaches love is knowing what they will get from a player every single night. With Mike Conley, that's high-level point guard play, a low-mistake player, A knockdown shooter when left open, but more importantly, the first and only thing he thinks about nightly is, how do we win this basketball game in front of us? Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
Pass to Randall, 4-3, sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back over to you guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Back to Randall. Over Love. Randall can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Out to James. Ayton passes to Doncic. Shoots over Randall. And it's Doncic missing.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Pass to Conley. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen on James. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Gobert, that's good.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
Doncic against Conley. Ayton, a screen on Conley. Doncic passes to Ayton. Outside Vanderbilt. Hey, from beyond the arc. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. Conley, a screen on Vanderbilt. Edwards, a pass to Conley. It's stolen by Doncic. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Pass to Love. And here's James. And slam dunk by James.
LeBron James goes high in the air, and absolutely no doubt about how that's going to end.
Conley passes to Edwards. Now here's Randall, covered by Love. Love against Randall, over Vanderbilt. Down low. Here's Gobert, and Gobert with the stuff.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Love, a screen on Conley. Here's Doncic. James, outside. Back to Doncic. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And that's 12 points for Luka Doncic.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Conley passes to Randall. Pass to Gobert. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Gobert's got 8.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Ayton with a screen. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 1. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Clint Capella, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Hachimura comes in for Love, and it's Kelly Oubre in for LeBron.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Timberwolves this summer signing extensions to keep their elite front court intact. In bringing back Julius Randle and Naz Reid, they maintain a team strength, one that seems more necessary than ever in the loaded West, guys.
Making the commitment. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams.
Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
And here's Dillingham from the arc. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Los Angeles leading by 4. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Dillingham. Now Reid. Hachimura covering. Shot to stop the run. That one goes in.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And the Lakers have possession, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And the shot goes down.
Wow, how about the navigation off the drive from Donte DiVincenzo? That is nice.
Doncic against Reid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
The Lakers making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Clark is checked in for Minnesota. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Mr. Springy athlete, Donte DiVincenzo's got some hops.
Now here's Doncic. He had 22 in the win against Golden State. Out to Oubre. Hachimura with a screen on Clark. Here's Oubre. He takes it in.
A spectacular finish by Oubre. He's got that airtime to get creative.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. The drive by DiVincenzo. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Capella with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 3. Here's Doncic. Inside. Out to Oubre. It's stolen. 1:04 left in the first. Here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Left side Reeves. Hachimura sets a screen. Shot is good by Reeves. Now it's a 5-point Los Angeles lead.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Clark outside. To the inside. Stolen by Capella. Left side Reeves. Hachimura with a screen on DiVincenzo.
And this is why you run plays for your shooters. Look at the damage Reeves has done with a little room.
There's 25 seconds left in the opening quarter. The 3, DiVincenzo. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now. 20 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Reeves. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, I didn't know that was on the menu. Austin Reeves getting himself a dunk.
Pass to Dillingham. Lets it go from deep. It's not going to go for him. Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 6. And the second quarter is on its way. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Los Angeles?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Marcus Smart out there with Austin Reeves. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now. Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Screen by Capella. Reeves, the pass to Capella. On the wing, Hachimura. Checked by Randall. Shot clock at 5. Back to Capella. DiVincenzo with the steal. Pass to Dillingham. From outside the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Yeah, Julius Randall has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
Hachimura with a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside Reeves. Into the lane. And it's good for 2. Reeves has got 8 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Randall, a screen on Reeves. DiVincenzo finds Ingles from behind the arc. And DiVincenzo hits from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Lakers in the lead. Now Reeves. Last game, he had 28 points. The shot, no good. Nice D from Reed. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Screen by Capella. Here's Reeves. Pass to Capella. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
We know this about DiVincenzo, guys. He's not just a scorer. He loves to get his teammates involved.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Changes here for the Lakers. Drummond's checked in for Clint Capella, and James is subbed in for Hachimura. Outside Reeves. Drummond, the screen on DiVincenzo. Reeves, the pass to Drummond. Yes, it's good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside, Ingles. Pass to DiVincenzo. Yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Once he sees the ball go through the bucket, Dante DiVincenzo going to be aggressive. Defense has got to stop him here.
It's Reeves with the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Anthony Edwards has checked in for the Timberwolves. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. 4th, the Timberwolves.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Randall outside. Pass to Dillingham. James against Randall. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
James outside.
slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Back to Randall. Rebound, the Lakers.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Randall inside. James is there. Randall can't hit.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve.
Edwards looking it over. Pass to Dillingham. And here's Randall. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Randall against James, and he drives in. And it's James with the jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points and moves on. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. And Conley subbed in for Dillingham. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. Tipped. Pass to Edwards. Over Reeves. The offensive rebound. And it's Gobert in the comfort zone.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Here's Reeves with the drive and the jam by Drummond.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Randall against James. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kelly Oubre picks one up.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
And he drops a first. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And so he hits both. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned to us.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
James passes to Oubre over McDaniels. Oubre can't hit.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
No good off the glass. The Lakers in the lead. Smart with the ball. Still no points. James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Randall outside. Here's the three. James with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
There's the strength of the king.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Timberwolves trail by 5. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Oubre, a screen on Randall. Pass to Drummond. Now Reeves. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're really working the paint now.
And the Lakers with some changes. Aiden, he's checked in for Drummond. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron, and Luka Doncic subbed in for Smart. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Reed's checked in. Reed for three. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got 3 assists tonight.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Reeves against Edwards. Ayton, the screen on Edwards. Reeves, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Edwards finds Conley. Now here's Reed. The shot comes out. Good D by Vanderbilt.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
On the attack, Oubre. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll tell you, like lightning, Kelly Oubre flashes through on the drive. No one quick enough to stop him.
Outside Edwards. Reed, a screen on Reeves. Edwards, a pass to Reed. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Reeves. Ayton, the screen on Edwards. Here's Reeves. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Vanderbilt against Reed. Gobert with a screen on Vanderbilt. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Reed. Gobert's got 12 points.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Kicks it to Doncic. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's made 2 of 3 from the stripe tonight.
At the line for Los Angeles, Luka Doncic.
And he sinks the second. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Grant.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, BA. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Ayton with a screen. Here's Reeves. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Every year, Austin Reeves seems to just get better. A multifaceted guard who fits in seamlessly with any kind of rotation.
And so Reeves nails both of them.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Edwards against Reeves. Edwards can't hit. Here's Reeves. Vanderbilt, a screen on Edwards. Here's Reeves. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Get ready for your pocket fight, Arena Entertainment.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to. Thanks for joining us. Time.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Nice game. Great performance by Austin Reeves.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Yeah, rugged play by Capella, going through the foul and creating an and-one opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
The shot by Conley, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Vanderbilt with a screen. It's Reeves with the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
And just a deceptively good athlete with impressive quickness. Reeves gets to the bucket in no time.
The fader. Another miss by Minnesota.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
Holiday with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Randall, good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And stolen by Edwards. In transition. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Edwards.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Pass to Conley. And he banks in the layup. Conley's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Edwards. Reeves against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. That's tipped. 3 on 3. Fires for 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Randall with a steal. And that one's good from Conley. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Capella, screen on Conley. Here's Holiday. Oh, the block! Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's McDaniels. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.